Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jared, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this new book that I found called All Tomorrows, which is a book about the future, evolution, as well as technology. So, what is All Tomorrows? All Tomorrows is a futuristic book created by, let me see, I have my notes over here. I'll find it later. Yeah, but All Tomorrows. I read it a few months ago, but I'm just getting around to talking about it, and it's basically about humanity evolving. And these I like these types of sci-fi books because it dwells in the like reality to like an extent of like what our future could look like. And it basically goes over like humans evolving and not conquering, colonizing other planets. So through millions and millions of years, Earth's resources are like the demolishing, like they're what's it called, what's the word, we're running out of resources. So people colonize Mars, and they industrialize it, they fertilize it, they genetically modify the red planet Mars to like inhabit human beings, and they Earth and Mars coexist for millions and millions of years. And then they have a conflict, which is like the biggest conflict of the world, of like their history, like ending in billions and billions of lives. And through that, they create a new species called the Star People. And the Star People Star People are genetically modified subhumans that like are like alternate humans, which the humans make to colonize other planets. And through millions and millions of years after that, they successfully colonize different planets, and they just do that for millions of years until these creatures called the Q come into play. And the Q are basically space nomads, and they think of themselves as God, and they are like disgusted and repulsed by like what the Star People have been doing, or what humanity has been doing. And them thinking they're gods, they think in their head like, oh, like this is wrong. And they end up like cleansing humanity, which is like destroying them. And they some humans retaliate and try to fight back, but the Q people are pretty strong, since they know like they have like they're more technologically advanced. So they have like they have genetically altering like weapons, as well as they're just super powerful. And they change the humans into like subhumans, like they change them to werewolves, bats, moles, things like just like your like just things of nightmares. And then they rule over these humans that don't look like humans anymore. They look like disgusting creatures. And then they leave. And the book basically just goes over their journey back to sentience, and how like how hard, and how like what's it called, yeah, how hard it is to like get back to like what's it called, their sentience and like civilization. And through this conflict, there's like a sub conflict between these people called the Gravitals and the Asteromorphs. And the Asteromorphs are basically humans that like that fled, and they like they hollowed out asteroids, and they live in the asteroids. So they haven't been like genetically altered by the Q. So the Asteromorphs are like pure humans, but they don't look like humans anymore. They evolve so much that they don't even look like humans anymore. And the Gravitals think of themselves as the rightful heirs to the Star People. and they start slaughtering like every other subhuman. Like these ones called they're like the worms, the killer folk, these fish hook people. Like the gravitals start killing everyone, and then the asteromorphs are scared because they don't want like a conflict, since they're like they're more of a watchers of the human race. Like they don't care that much that their other sub like relatives are getting slaughtered. They just care about themselves. But then when the gravitals start interfering with them, they have a conflict, and they have this huge battle, which the narrator kind of like glosses over and doesn't give us that much details. But they basically just battle like God within God. Like they're both like really powerful. And at the end of this conflict, the asteromorphs win and the gravitals lose. So the asteromorphs take most of their sentience away and their intelligence to like dull them out and make them obey, since the gravitals are still pretty useful for like places where humans can't really like live, or like they basically use them as slaves. And the asteromorphs, they basically become rulers of the world. And it kind of like goes over like how like they found the Q again, and how the asteromorphs even evolved even further into like these basically gods, and like what's it called, and how they defeated the Q after millions and millions of years. And like the narrator kind of cuts it off there, because they don't really know what happened to like the humans or like the subhumans. Like they all disappeared. Like the narrator is like another species that they're another species of creatures, like not related to humans at all. And he just ends it off there. And it's pretty weird. And it's pretty weird that that the narrator just kind of cuts it off, and he honestly doesn't know what happened to the humans or like the subhumans. And all he says is they ascended to another plane, which a lot of people have theorized, and I like this theory as well, where they went back in time. So they're right here. They went back in time to here to like help their ancestors, because who wouldn't, like, if you knew time travel, who wouldn't want to go back in time and fix all of their errors, as well as make themselves more powerful, since they have their technology, since they have the futuristic technology, and they bring it back. What am I saying? No, they bring it back. And what people have theorized is that when they go back, they go too far back. Like they overshot their destination, so they have to wait. And they basically like rule over like whatever like time or like place they ended up in for like millions and millions of years, to the point where they don't remember why they went there. And since they don't remember why they were there, they just think of themselves like, oh, like we were here for a long time. We were probably just like this is our time. And when they see humans again, they forget that they're like that's them. Oh my God. They think that that's them, or like they think that that's not them. So then they start like conquering them, not knowing that they are humans and that was their mission. So it kind of becomes a cycle where humans think the Q are another like species, and the Q also think that they're another species, but they're actually the same species, since the asteromorphs went back in time to become the Q, but they forgot that they were there to help the humans. So then it just becomes this full circle of like how like the Q became the Q. And there's also a little detail in the book that says that the humans found a calcium-based creature on an offshoot planet that only has copper bones. So they found that the bird had 4 legs and made of calcium, which humans are made of, or most creatures on Earth are made of. And that planet only only what's it called? Only had creatures with 3 legs, and they had a copper based bones. So I think that's like the narrator, or like the author, kind of like giving us like breadcrumb clues into like what actually happened to the Q. Because if I was like the Asterimors, I wouldn't like tell people that that I have time travel. And I got this theory from well, it's not my theory. I got it from this video that I watched called Beyond the Q, or I think that's what it's called. It's something like that. And I thought it was pretty cool too. So I'm basically just like credit to him. Like, this is not my theory. It's not like I'm not taking credit for it. This is just like what I think happened to them too. And yeah, it's called All Tomorrows. It's a pretty cool book, I would say. It just goes over like the history of humans, the off humans, and how they and they're like their journey back to like sentience and civilization. And it just goes over like they don't look human, but the narrator like gives a valid point on like they're not humans, but they have like human characteristics. Like they create music, they have relationships, they do the everyday things that humans do, but in their like slight like in a slight different way, since they're like offshoots of humans. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All Tomorrows. You guys should go watch it. And another book called Man After Man, which is kind of the same premise, but it's more technological. It's more of a technology like route where like humans become obsessed with technology, and now they can't live without technology. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. But yeah. All right. Bye.